On this episode, we talk location, 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 how I celebrate victories, and what to get your mama. You ask questions, and I answer them. This is the Ask Gary V Show.
And action.
Hey everybody, this is Gary VaynerChuck, and this is episode 93 of the Ask Gary V Show. Really excited, only 7 episodes away from episode 100. We just had a morning meeting. I think we decided, we decided that we were gonna we were going to record it on Monday the 18th, help me here, Monday the 18th in New York City at 4:30. We've created a Facebook RSVP invite that is linked below in the Facebook post. Let's make sure we do that, and in the YouTube, and I will tweet it. We want you here in New York City. This is the time to cash in on your miles. This is the time to throw 3 of your homies into a car and do a road trip. This is the time to get to New York City, meet up with other Vayniacs during the day. You guys do your thing, you're big boys and girls. But at 3 p.m., either in a park, like we did in episode, what was it? Do we know? If we don't know, here's it. All right, got some dudes together for today's show. So somebody just jump right in. Let's get right into it.
Sure.
Your name?
Kyle Cummings.
Kyle, say hello to the Vayner Nation.
Hi, everybody.
And if it's raining or something crazy, we'll do it here at Vayner. Vayner Nation, I would love to see you in New York City, March 18th, 4:30. Episode 100, we'll line up everybody and we will just roll. We will Q&A our asses off on Ask Gary V, episode 100. Should we do, yeah, let's do it now. Here we go, these are the names, 14 names, give me your hat, Stefan, little Warriors hat. These are the 14 people that correctly guessed what their favorite football team, the person they would draft. I'm gonna pull one name. You will then email India. Love it. India, what's your email address?
Kieser, Kieser @VaynerMedia.com.
Great, you will email India if you're the winner. No weird stalker people hitting up India to like, do this, pick my question. Don't stalk her, you'll be eliminated permanently from the Ask Gary V Show. So the winner gets a jersey. Now I don't know if rookie numbers, I've bought a lot of rookie number jerseys in my career. I would recommend everybody here have us buy it for you in late August. Once that number is firm, rookies tend to change their numbers in camp as players get cut, and you don't want to be rolling around like I am with a lot of Jet players with the number that doesn't match what their actual number is. And the winner of the contest for the jersey from me to you, from your favorite team, based on the NFL draft, is, oh, by the way, this person, heartbreaker for you. This person, you were almost the person, but it slipped, and then this person won. So bad news for Blake Jamison, which is tough because I know Blake. Good dude, sorry. Bad news sucks, right? And the winner is Anthony Donardis. Let's clap it up, guys. Big ups, Anthony. Email India, congrats. We have, over here it is. Oh, from YouTube, Anthony, big winner. Congrats. I like these contests. I think more contests are in our future. India, let's get into the show.
Yay.
At Bottled Grapes asks, we have a brick and mortar shop. In today's technology world, how important is location, location, location?
Location, location, location. So I think, the 1998 version of me would have said, oh, it doesn't matter as much anymore. In 20 years, 10 years, it'll be all e-com. As the gray hairs have come in, I recognize things take longer to evolve. I would say location matters tremendously still today and very much over the next 10 years. Do I think 20 years from today that we will be in a 30, 40, 50, 60, 70% e-com world and things will be overpriced by location in a physical world? I do. But I would say for the next half decade to a full decade, location is still enormously important. People still go to stores, people still drive their cars, people still are in dense areas where great location really matters. And so I would highly recommend respecting the bricks and mortars location. Now that being said, there's a more interesting variation of this answer, which is today's technology world, are you able to just rely on your bricks and mortars, location, location, location? And that is a big fat no. If you are not thinking about your e-com, your mobile strategy, your app culture, your content strategy, your social strategy, your digital strategy, you are just basically setting the game plan in motion to the demise of your business. And so location still matters, but the investment into the future, especially with the acceleration and the exponential growth of our culture around digital behavior, is an enormous mistake. So you need both. That I highly believe in. Who needs that room? What? I do? That's fine, I'm finishing my show. All right, go ahead.
Anthony asks, is standing your ground during negotiations something that is in someone's DNA, or can it be taught?
Anthony, I think it is probably a very strong combination of both. I, for a long time, up until July 7th, 2014, believed that almost everything was DNA. But something that does not come natural to me is taking care of my health, right? And what I've done is I've hacked and I've taught myself. And now, is it my own behavior? No, I have a babysitter. His name's Mike. You've seen him. You've heard of him. So I do think certain things can be taught to a degree, meaning, for example, I've been playing basketball more often and my jump shot is getting better. I've brought back my running jumper. Stefan knows what I'm talking about. And so I do think negotiating skills is something that can be taught, but it would be naive to not recognize that some people are just born with that talent. So probably like every answer to every question in the world, the answer is both. A little bit of training and building up. I think I taught AJ to be a better negotiator. I think he naturally had it in him, but I think there was some teaching moments there at the garage sales of New Jersey. And so I actually think the way it could be taught is more through osmosis. I think surrounding yourself with those kind of strong negotiators is better than watching a video about it or reading about how to do it. And so I think learned behavior by feeling it, not just by reading it, is the way to go. So I would say both. I would say 80-20. I think 80% of the equation is natural, but I do think you can be taught 20% lift off of where your natural place in the lexicon of negotiation, or maybe anything else, really is.
Dimitri asks, how do you celebrate victories?
Dimitri, I took this question for a very specific reason, because this is absolutely, no question, one of the flaws of my being. I am terrible at celebrating victories. It is actually quite sad in some ways if you decide to look at it that way, or a very strong winner's mentality, which is how I like to look at it. But the truth is, I stink at it. As a matter of fact, one of the bigger flaws that I think I'm creating at VaynerMedia as a culture is that we don't celebrate our wins. We land big new accounts, we grow like crazy, we win awards. Hush, hush, nothing, no chest pounding. And I think it's interesting because when you look at me as a character and you look how I roll, for all the humble bragging and the outright bragging and the ego and the confidence that I spew out there, it's funny, it's always in hindsight and it's in showmanship, it's not in reality, meaning I celebrate victories poorly. For example, the New York Rangers and the New York Yankees have both won championships for me. They won their championship. I was very happy for about a couple of hours. No parades, no next day taking off and like soaking it in. I won and I moved on and I stopped caring. I'm gonna say it here first. I've really never said this out loud outside of my family. I'm completely convinced if the New York Jets win a Super Bowl before I buy them, that I will no longer like the Jets that much, and all my energy will then be transplanted 100,000% into the New York Knicks. I firmly believe that. I just completely believe that. And so I love the climb. I celebrate victories in a very soft, non-appropriate way. I'm really disappointed in the way that I celebrate victories. It's something that I want to work on, because smelling the roses is an important part of growing and living, and it's just not something I'm good at.
Corey asks, what should I get my mom for Mother's Day?
Corey, I think the big strategy for Mother's Day 2015 is for people that are watching this show to recognize a lot of their moms are on Pinterest, and that they should go to their mom's Pinterest board and see what mama has been pinning and buy her something from there. And so if you're not lucky enough to have that, where your mama is pinning, then I would highly recommend looking at her social media and looking at what she's tweeting or Facebooking, which will not be as good as Pinterest, but you might find a diamond in the rough. And then, if you can't do that, the move that so many don't do that I highly recommend for you and the Vayner Nation is to randomly call your mom's best friend, the one that you might have not talked to in a long time, or it might be your aunt that you only talk to like once a year to wish a happy birthday, or whoever it may be, and ask her what, or him, what you should buy your mom, because friends know, and I think that would be thoughtful. I think putting in the effort to try to really buy your mom something she wants for Mother's Day is the move. I feel like that I've inspired 3 or 4 of you, because that's about as high as I think this will go, but that makes me happy because 3 to 4 of your moms are gonna have a better Mother's Day because of the Ask Gary Vee show.
Dr. Julie asks, as VaynerMedia continues to grow, what is the one thing the company has done to keep the culture hungry?
Doc, everything stems from the top. My hunger level is so intense, it's crippling. And so because of that, the culture continues to be hungry because I will suffocate the culture to allow nothing else to creep in, no complacency, no celebrating the victories, allows you to stay really damn hungry. We haven't accomplished shit yet. And so yeah, we're the fastest growing social digital agency ever, and yeah, we're unstoppable and we're great and all this, but we haven't done anything that I'd like to accomplish yet, which is, I don't know, to win the whole goddamn game, to like make every single client, every single employee, every single agency in the game recognize we are the best, and it's disrespectful to even allow yourself to think that you can compete with us, and so you should really focus on being number 2. Does that answer your question? All right, good show. I like that. That was tight. That was tight. Yesterday was thoughtful. Today was tight. Question of the day. How do you celebrate victories? As I'm trying to work on myself to make myself better, maybe your comments will help me and give me some ideas. Don't come up with bullcrap. Don't say, oh, I go on vacations or buy myself something nice just to give me advice. I need you to tell me the truth. What do you do to celebrate victories? You keep asking questions, I'll keep answering them. Monday the 18th. Get your ass to New York. I don't want to see people tweeting today, tomorrow, and be like, oh, I'm definitely gonna come, and then when I look, you didn't make it. If you want to be here, you'll be here. Figure it out. You can walk.
Bottled grapes, we have brick and mortar shop. In today's technology world, how important is location?
She can't say location. It's
I
simple.
did it on purpose.
I know.
Are you scared of that rabbit?
I'm not scared of it. It's just, it looks a little weird.
You look,
I don't like it.
you look scared of
Look at the rabbit.
Does it have a name?
Rabbit freaks me out.
Yeah.
Super into it.
I thought I was dark.
You're rubbing off on Gary.
We're gonna go all black India.